Take it for what it is. Just take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Just take it for what it is and focus. No big head, just focus. Get right. Your world, your life. Just take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Just take it for what it is.
I'm not making this video to take back anything I said earlier in my other videos. I have nothing to apologize for, and I don't care if anybody was offended by it. I'm gonna start this out just saying, you know, Michael did everything he could have dreamed for in the music industry. Anything. He created everything that you'd expect in music today. And he did it back then. He revolutionized the whole music scene. But I really have nothing to say about that. I mean, he had nothing wrong with his career at all. He didn't make any bad choices in his career. I'm saying he made bad choices in life. Just the decisions he made that made absolutely no sense. Such as, you know, I'm not even going to attack the alleged molesting. I'm not going to even attack that because it was just that. It was alleged. I don't believe it happened. He set it out there so easy for somebody to attack him for it. And I know it didn't happen. I know that it didn't happen. A lot of people believe me. A lot of people are on his side about it. I'm one of them. I don't believe he molested anybody. I think the thing that is bothering me is what I've stated earlier with his dangling his child out of his window. It made no sense. This isn't the fucking Lion King. You can't just take your child and throw him out a window like, oh my god, look what I've created. You can't do shit like that. This is normal society. And obviously he is no longer a part of normal society with all the things that he's done. Like the plastic surgery thing. I'm gonna jump on that. I mean, his nose is the biggest thing about that. It didn't just fall off one day. It didn't just fall off. He did this. He did it to himself, and I can't understand why. He changed his face, his nose. I just don't understand what was going through his head when he did it. I mean, the only thing that I could think of that would bring him to do all this is because shock sells. Shock value sells records, music, whatever. I could imagine it be as a career choice. And it's true. Look at all top-selling artists when they start out. I mean, Marilyn Manson, probably not part of this, but he is on the opposite end of the spectrum, and his shit sells because it's all shock value. That's pretty much all he did it for. I just believe that Michael Jackson would do it for the same reason. I mean, when your name is just lit up, bad press or good press, it doesn't really matter. It sells. It gets your name out there. They're like, who's this guy? He's a musician, really? Well, let's hear what he's got. And then they hear this great music coming out, and they don't even think about that anymore. But it's just, he revolutionized music that it is today. And nobody could ever come close to accomplish what he's done. Ever. He's been around since 80s at least. And he's just been there. He's created things in the music industry and inspired so many things, like people and choreography in videos and just in concerts, dancing and everything. He inspired all this. He's a good guy. I mean, But he just did so many shitty things. I mean, I'm not here to smear him at all. It isn't even about that. It's the fact that he has done some shitty things that I can't even come up with a reason for. Like, he didn't even process it when he did it. He just did it. Look what I can do. I mean, he obviously has the money to do things like this. But I think some of the things should have been, you know, not without consequence. Like, he got to keep his child after dangling it out of a window. And I just don't understand that. I mean, if you or me took our child and dangled it out a window for everybody to see, there would be somebody on us for that. And I don't understand how he was able to get away with something like that. I mean, yeah, he got a lot of negative comments about it, bad press, but that was about as far as it went. But I guess he will be missed. I'm not gonna say he won't. He made great music, and it's a shame that it had to end. But I don't know. I've got a lot of negative comments about my videos, but it's all taken the wrong way. You just gotta understand where he came from and how he got there. I just don't understand it. Why people can't see it, and why they can't just make their own decisions. King of Pop, he's a legend, and legends don't die.
When the world is on your shoulders.